I think it depends on the season. It depends if it's a cold winter or if it's a warm summer. I usually run into tiki drinks, so I always end up to make something with rum. There's nothing better than a good Mai Tai or daiquiri. I'm sure a lot of bartenders will tell you yes, daiquiri. But if it's a winter time, I will go maybe for something more like stirred, sipping, Manhattan-ish, or I can be the happiest guy with a beer and a shot. To be honest, vodka is more challenging for me to create cocktails because vodka has a much more neutral flavor compared to gin or rum or tequila, and so you gotta push a bit more your sense of creativity to try to bring the vodka into great drinks. And vodka is a great ingredient, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit more challenging to use in a cocktail, I think. Unless you just want to do vodka, strawberry and lime, which is fine, but it's a bit too simple for what we do now, so you need really to push yourself to incorporate the vodka into a great cocktail. I think the way I go with vodka, for example, I'm going to try to infuse it with different flavor or spices or teas to bring flavor to the vodka. There are many good cocktail bars in New York, which I think is great. However, it's really hard to keep up. And I don't go out as much as I like to, but sometimes I always try to do a little bit of bar crawl and check what's going on. I think I always come back in the same ones, probably the bar friends, but also which are making great cocktails. Mace, definitely one on my favorite top list. Mace has been 2 years old in New York City, and it's in the East Village. Nicolas de Soto is actually the mixologist co-owner. I think they're doing a very good job there. It's friendly, no pretension. You can come, just have a beer or a shot, you can have a great cocktail, and it's a cozy place. So I'm very happy with that. Yes, my first drink was, well, I'm French, and my parents are very big foodies, wine, and my family is into this foodie, the art of the table. Spend a long time at the table, eating many courses, open many bottles of wines. So what we did is probably at 11 years old, my father was starting to give me a bit of wine with my water, to just give me the taste, to teach me how to drink wine. Of course, wine and water is not how I would drink now, but to get familiar with. So I always liked the color. It was almost like grenadine syrup. Then I think I started to drink a bit more wine, definitely when I was into my 13 years old, 14 years old. One of my uncle is a winemaker in Bordeaux. He has a small chateau, and so when I was a kid, I was helping him during the summer to cut the vines, and it's so hard work though, but it's also teach you the love of the product and the love of the wine and the good food. So yeah, that was the wine that my first contact with alcohol. In NoMo SoHo, what I like, I think it's a beautiful location, which is in the center of Manhattan, with one of the most beautiful restaurants, because I can think about any restaurant that can look like the NoMo kitchen. NoMo kitchen is basically inside a giant glass roof top, solid with glass, so you have always this brightness all year long. It can be cold and it can be summer, it's always bright, so people go there for brunch. Brunch is very busy, which is great. And at night time, it becomes one of the most sexiest rooms with all the chandelier. The light is very dark, and it's a very pleasant space to work with, because there's a lot of potential, I think. The hotel itself is also amazing. It's also probably the highest tower in SoHo. We have 25 floors, so you go to a penthouse, you can see Manhattan and 360 degrees. There's not many places in New York where you can do that, because there's high rise everywhere. So it's definitely a beautiful hotel. So happy to be there, and looking forward to definitely expand more of the hotel program, and you know, bring more new creativity, more new creations. So right now we're gonna work with, been working with a tamarind liquor, which is new to the market, which is pretty cool. And it's gonna be probably with an orange marmalade. We use a very good jam from Alamilla, which is some of the best jam I ever had actually, that I brought into the hotel for breakfast. And so we're gonna use it in the cocktail as well. So orange marmalade, gin, citadel, lemon juice, tamarind liqueur, a little bit of sparkling wine. So we're still working the details with the measurement, but most likely it was going to be. And we're gonna bring definitely more like springtime drinks. So more berries, more crushed ice, more clear liquor. I want to involve more French spirits. I think French spirits are always kind of left on the side, and I think they are great to work with, like an eau de vie de poire, so pear brandy, or maybe more with cognac as well, which I think is an amazing spirit as well to use. So I like to bring a bit more stuff unusual into the drinks. You know what? Actually, a few blocks away from here, I love to go to D'Espagna. D'Espagna is a tapas place, and they do some amazing sandwich. And sometimes I just want to take a 5 minutes break outside of the hotel and just go there and eat my sandwich, and the happiest man. So definitely on the grab and go, that would be the place. Well, I'm not sure if it's crazy, but I like the new subway. I live in the Upper East Side on the 97th Street, and I just take the new subway 96, and this is the most pleasant ride I've ever had for a long time. It's nice and clean, and there's nobody, so I love it.